Hello everyone, and today we are going to be making an extra sharp cheddar cheese. Now I do like to hand grade my cheese. I am going to be shredding up just 1 pound of the cheese, and then I will be setting that off to the side. Now with the cheese off to the side, we are going to start on our cheese sauce. And to the saucepan, you want to melt a half a stick of butter. We are melting this on a very, very low heat. Now to our melted butter, we are going to be adding 2 heaping tablespoons of flour. And then we just want to whisk that until all of the flour and butter is combined into almost like a paste. And this is what's going to thicken up our cheese sauce. So this is what it should look like. Now to this, we are adding a pint of heavy whipping cream, and I also added about a cup of regular milk. But you can add any kind of milk that you have on hand. Again, keeping this on a very, very low heat. We are going to whisk this until the flour and butter is fully dissolved into the milk mixture. To this, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of sour cream. If you've never used sour cream in mac and cheese, it's something I do highly recommend. I don't know how to describe it. It just gives your mac and cheese a really, really nice flavor. So we're going to get that all stirred in. Again, keeping this on a very, very low heat. Now, while this is cooking, we are gonna kind of switch over. We're gonna go cook our macaroni. I am gonna be cooking just 1 pound of elbow macaroni, but you can pretty much use any kind of pasta that you have on hand. So I'm adding that to my boiling water. Now I did put some oil into my water. This does help so that the noodles don't stick to the pan. And then I'm just gonna loosen up my noodles with a spoon. So while the noodles are cooking, we're actually going to go back to our cheese sauce. And right now I am adding a little bit of pepper. Looks like a lot, but it's not a lot. And you can always pepper and salt it to taste. I'm not adding any salt because the cheese is pretty salty. Right now I am going to be adding about 8 ounces of shredded Gouda. And that is the only other cheese I'm using besides the cheddar. So once I got that kind of all mixed in, I am going to add the cheddar cheese. And yes, you want to add about 90% of the 1 pound that you shredded up. I am going to be saving about 10% of that cheese for the topping. So now we're going to cook that down. So you can kind of see the cheese sauce is already coming together. Again, I never took this off that low heat. It looks really good. So we are gonna drain our pasta. Now I did cook my pasta al dente, so it does have that bite to it. And the pasta will finish cooking in the oven. Now some people like to rinse their pasta. I do not, but that's totally up to you. So now comes the fun part. We are going to put our pasta in our pan. Now this pan's already been sprayed down with non-stick cooking spray. And with a spoon I'm kind of breaking up the noodles. There's that cheese sauce that we just made. And yes, you will be using the entire thing of the cheese sauce. So once the mac and cheese is all mixed up, this is where you're going to add the rest of the cheese that you didn't use in the cheese sauce. We're going to put that all over the top of the mac and cheese. And then just for a little extra crunch, I like to sprinkle some panko breadcrumbs. And then this is ready to go into the oven. So the oven is set at 325. And you're going to be putting this into the oven for 30 minutes. And here it goes, right into the oven. Setting my timer for 30 minutes. So it has been 30 minutes. Time to take the macaroni and cheese out. Again, use oven mitts, you want to be safe. Now, doesn't that look good? I gotta tell you, when I pulled it out of the oven, it smelled amazing. just gonna scoop up some mac and cheese. I really should have grabbed a bigger spoon, but that's okay. But I wanted to show you guys how creamy this is. Doesn't that look good? So now comes my favorite part. We are gonna test our mac and cheese that we worked so hard on. Guys, honestly, if you could taste this, it is so good. Well, I hope you liked the video, guys. I hope you like and subscribe. Goodbye.